Hare Krishna, kære hengivne, Dandavats. Jeg er her i New Mandal i Spanien, og jeg er her sammen med en hengivne, der var blandt de første, eller den første, der var ude på harinam og på distribution i København. Hans navn er Karuna Maya Prabhu, og han er villig til at dele sin historie med os. Så lad os høre, hvad han har at sige.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Hare Krishna. I was in Sweden and Denmark in beginning of the 80s. I used to do travel sankirtan in Sweden and Norway together with Jogindra Prabhu and his travel sankirtan party. Then after some time I went to Denmark. There was a new temple there in Denmark, and I went to help there to preach and to start the movement in Denmark. We did in Denmark the first harinam party in the street of Copenhagen with halava distribution.
What year was this?
I think in the beginning of the 80s.
Yes.
Beginning of the 80s, yes. And I remember that Prabhu Baidyanath, the brother of Sachinandan Prabhu, and me, we were the first devotees who came there, Prabhupada disciples. I am Prabhupada disciple and Baidyanath also. So we were pioneers in preaching in Denmark. We were in the first temple. I don't remember exactly the place. Then we were in the Amak temple near the beach, and I think Christiania was very near. So we used to do. I remember that in Copenhagen, the people, they were very receptive. We chant any place we stop in Copenhagen. Many people came around, gather and see us chanting, and they came and we give them halava. We make pieces of halava in a paper. I give it to the people, and I remember that this is one thing I like from Copenhagen. The people, they take all the sweets and they take it. Immediately they take the sweets. They didn't throw it away. Everybody take the sweet and eat the sweets. And another program we used, I remember also this Prabhu from America, what is the name of Black Prabhu?
Prabhupada disciple?
Yeah.
Bhakti Tirtha Maharaj?
No, not Bhakti Tirtha, no, the other one.
Dinanath? Or?
He is preaching in Russia or this area. Right now I don't remember the name exactly of the devotee. He's from black background from New York.
We can find out. We can add in a text comment.
Yes. Anyway, he was also preaching there, and I remember there was a student from Sweden called Bhakta Mats. I think he was initiated later and became Maxi. I'm not sure. I tried to find out which Swedish devotees.
He was initiated by Prabhupada?
No, not by Prabhupada. At that time, Prabhupada already have gone.
Oh yeah, that was Sof, of course, yes.
So he was very inquisitive. He used to come every day to the temple, and then finally he became a devotee. So we made one devotee in Denmark temple in Copenhagen. Another program we used to do very often also was to go to Christiania very often. We put a big blanket in the floor, and we prepare kitri, and we prepare also halava, and we give a plate with hot halava and kitri in the plate, and we give it free to the people in Christiania. So this was the first. In this photo that we have here, I remember when I was in the temple in Amak, Ans Chaufus from Denmark. She was very famous model. She came to Denmark temple to promote the Hare Krishna because she was very famous model in France, top model. And she invited the press, and we went downtown Copenhagen to chant, and we did the harinam with Swedish devotees. Bhadiyanath, me, I am from Dominican Republic in Latin America. There was me, Bhadiyanath from Germany, and there was the rest of devotees from Sweden.
Can we see the picture of that you have there?
Yes, I have the newspaper. They came because Anes Chaufus, I don't know now his spiritual name.
Shatarupa.
Yeah. Shatarupa. She invited the press, and they came and they made photos, and the newspaper came in the newspapers. I keep one copy of the newspaper, and recently I gave it to Smita Krishna Prabhu, Smita Krishna Maharaj. I told him to give it to the Danish devotees because this is a history. I keep this newspaper for more than almost 40 years. I keep this paper. So the whole article is written there about the Hare Krishna and everything. And I want to share this experience with you and my Prabhu here, because this is history for Denmark temple. We were the first devotees there in 1979, 80s, beginning of the 80s, and who preached Krishna consciousness and be the first people who were in the streets chanting the holy name. I did the first harinam in Copenhagen.
Jai.
So
first harinam in Copenhagen.
First time in history. Yeah. So.
Could you please show us this nice photo you have of this?
I have here some photocopy I make of the newspaper, but the original newspaper, Smita Krishna, I gave it to him.
Yes.
And you should ask him to give you. So here, please.
So we can see in the split here is Shatarupa Mataji here.
Yeah.
And yourself,
me with the Mridanga.
You're with the Mridanga there.
Bhadiyanath is here, listening. Yeah, this Bhadiyanath. Here is another picture here, more clear. This one.
It's not so clear. Can you see it in the camera? Does it show in the picture? Can you see? Is it coming nicely?
Yeah, no,
you can see the screen.
Nicely, no.
How should I keep it?
Maybe you should make it more near.
Maybe you can.
Yeah. This is the article who came in the newspaper.
This is the newspaper picture they put. Yes.
Yeah, they put in the newspaper.
And now we have a color photo here in the bottom. There's some other devotees.
No, this is some other. This is in Madrid in '82.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. So we would like to thank you for sharing your story. We'll share this with the devotees.
I have very nice remembering preaching in Denmark. And the people there were very nice, and they always take the prasadam. They like to listen to the devotees. So many people came around us. You know, my nature is very fire up because I am from the Caribbean countries, so I make heavy kirtans in the street, and this attract many people. So thank you very much for listening and sharing this experience, this historical experience in the Copenhagen Mandir.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you.